forecast for Aries, Taurus, and Gemini for February 2021. You can look this up for Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. This is a general reading, so to book your personal reading, please find my details in the description section below. To hear monthly updates and more oracle readings, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates from Aurora Foretells. In this reading, we will cover how February 2021 would be for each of the zodiac, that is Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. I have 3 cards laid out here, which will highlight the messages for February 2021. I will also be taking out one more guidance card from Sacred Traveler Oracle deck by Dennis Lin. So let's start the reading for Aries. So we have Ace of Pentacles over here. Ace of Pentacles denotes new beginning in your financial situation and an opportunity to strengthen your financial security. So this opportunity would be coming out of blue for some of you. It could be a job offer, a relationship, since you have a 9 of Cups card over here. And it could even be an idea that will bring you prosperity. Career-wise, your hard work may be beginning to pay off. You may get a raise or a promotion or even a better role at your current job. Ace of Pentacles also brings wonderful messages of manifesting abundance. This is also a good time to start new and establish a secure foundation for yourself. So let's come to the next card. You have a wish card over here. 9 of Cups is all about abundance and satisfaction. You would be really proud of what you managed to achieve. You would also be in a good space emotionally and would be filled with a positive outlook for future. Life is looking good at present for you and everything is working out as you hoped for. So with 9 of Cups comes great happiness and joy. So it's your time to shine now. So get up on that stage and stand in that spotlight and take your applause. It's waiting for you. If you're in business, you have made it in the business world and others are now looking at you as a role model. 9 of Cups is also a card which represents good health and vitality. It also is a good time to manifest what you would like to achieve, be it professionally, personally, or your well-being. It's time to show gratitude for all you have and believe in the magic of life. If you're married or you are in a relationship, with Ace of Pentacles and 9 of Cups, the relationship would improve as your finances, health, and vitality gets better. You both are living your dream. If you're single, you may meet your new love in a gym or a fitness club. With world in this spread, some may even find love in a different country. Let's move to the next card, which is World. Life is changing for some of you this February. Surely looks like a transformational month for you, Aries. A world represents fulfillment and successful completion of a cycle. You've made a space for yourself with all the hard work and experience you've gained over the years. You may feel content and are surrounded by good friends and family whom you can trust and rely on. The World card is also ruled by Saturn. So what Saturn brings is structure and meaning to the world. So it's time for you to plot your plan for the next innings for your future success. Don't get complacent. Don't live on your current laurels. It's an excellent time to set up your game plan and broaden your horizons. Definitely not a time to stay passive. So move towards attaining your dreams. So this month will actually give you that opportunity to lay your foundation and take baby steps if it need to be. If you're in business, you may be thinking to even expand globally, or definitely expansion is in your mind, and this month surely gives you a good opportunity. Some of you may also be traveling, likelihood internationally. Some of you may be even buying a land or a property. So let's take out a guidance card from the Oracle deck. We have Rejuvenating Rain. I will read the message for you in this card. It says, clear the past, heal the present. What really strikes me in this card is a waterfall. If you really see in this picture, there is a waterfall out here. To me, it represents an unharnessed creativity and energy. It represents openness, flexibility, power, form, and spirituality, which is an ancient symbol associated with water. There is also rain, gentle rain, as the title of the card says, rejuvenating rain. Rain relates to cleansing and clearing of old wounds. It washes away anything that's not serving you, perhaps negative thoughts and beliefs. It could mean physical, mental, or spiritual cleansing. But as rain is also closely associated with emotions, it's most likely also related to emotional cleansing. In order for new growth to occur, the old must be cleared away. It's time for you to clear what's not working for you, or doesn't serve any purpose, or doesn't support you. It's time to get over those emotions which don't serve you anymore, or the memories that make you feel extremely sad, or wounds that haven't allowed you to heal. Forgive those who have caused you hurt so that you can move on. Most importantly, forgive yourself so that you can move from the baggage that is burdening you and is not allowing you to move forward as swiftly as you would like to. So remove all kind of clutter, be it emotional or physical. Give away things which you don't need anymore. Move out of toxic relationships if you are in one. Allow yourself to heal from the past wounds. Let's start the reading for Taurus. So we have 8 of Swords over here. And 8 of Swords generally signify that you're being stuck and unable to move on due to confusion or not knowing what is going on. You may be holding off some major decision as you are not able to see things clearly, or you may not even have full information. I especially see this in regards to an investment which you need to do. So you seem to be not sure whether you should be making that investment or not, and you're still holding on to that decision. Some of you may not know where to go next or what your next move is going to be. So you're feeling very trapped in your current situation and not able to move. 8 of Swords also represent the people around you who are trying to tear you down and even downplaying your success or your contribution. They may even resort to some gossip and damage your reputation. So just be cautious. With Knight of Pentacles in this spread, many of you would be feeling stuck and oppressed in a job and may even be applying for new jobs this month. If you're already in a relationship or married, the 8 of Swords can indicate that there are power struggles in your relationship. There seems to be domination, or even you may be living in a denial. You're not able to see your relationship clearly. With Knight of Cups, I think you do have that free will to change your situation, but you are not allowing yourself to do so. So get off the blinders and truly look around and take stock of your situation. What is happening around you? What has led you to this situation? And then take a call. Work out or process your own thoughts to find a way out. Don't try to control too much. The traps will only limit you more. Remove yourself from that particular situation that you are in. Think logically and see how you can bring that change. Let's come to the next card. We have Knight of Pentacles here. You're definitely working very hard with tremendous stamina and high dedication. However, on the other hand, do not miss out on a big picture. Try and remain flexible and be open to change. Knight of Pentacles also represent very stubborn energy. So most of you need to self-assess, re-evaluate and change if need to be. So Knight of Pentacles also reflect that you have moved up to achieve your short-term goals. But now it is the time to move forward to your medium and long-term goals. Probably some of you are getting a little complacent and probably going a little slow where it comes to achieving broader goals from a career perspective. Maybe you would need a little more forward thinking at this point of time. Those who are in a relationship, you seem to be stuck in a mundane routine or boring aspects of life. The same daily grind, repetitive schedules, household chores, and other responsibilities and obligations. This is a Valentine month, so go out for a date and bring that spark back in your relationship. Those who are single may find someone in a circle of friends or probably in some reunion, considering you have a Six of Cups in the spread. So you may be knowing this person as an acquaintance and may have met this person in social gathering or some college or school reunion. It could even be an ex colleague of yours. And if you're asking about potential of this relationship, you may need to wait for a while till the commitment comes in. He or she may be moving very slowly, and you may not get that commitment that you're seeking for that early on. For some, romance may even sizzle out even before you get to the next stage. Let's move to Six of Cups. You are reminiscing old days, old memories. Some of you may even meet old friends. For some, you may bump into your ex, or even your ex may be coming back into your life. I would not be able to comment whether it's temporary or permanent. You will have to wait and watch. From work or education perspective, some of you may feel that you're in a dead end job. Studying isn't going as you've planned. Some of you may be even getting stuck in old patterns or getting distracted. Those seeking for a new job may be approached by someone from the past and may offer a job proposition to them, or someone from the past may be able to help you out in some connections. As said earlier, if you are in a relationship, it does seem that it has become more predictable, but I think the good side is that it has become more stable. Let's take out the cards from the Oracle deck. We have a wise leader here. Let me read out the message over here. So it says, you are a beacon for others. You carry a wisdom and radiance that inspires others. You do have that inner strength and you can be an example for people to follow. So believe in yourself and keep moving. Let's start the reading for Gemini. So we have Knight of Cups here. Knight of Cups tells you to have balance and stay focused in what you would like to do in life. Success will come to you if you're truly passionate and have a clear goal. So this month is all going to be about having a willpower and mental strength. Be it your work or education, things should be looking quite good for you. Even if you might not be high up in the hierarchy, but you certainly would be making a name for yourself. There could be a promotion coming your way if you continue to work steady and with full dedication. Having Knight of Cups is a positive sign in your love life. If you are about to propose someone or awaiting a proposal, it's going to be a positive outcome. If you are single and you have recently met somebody, don't wait to express your feelings. It's okay to be forthright and reach out instead of regretting that you didn't express what you felt. So go for it anyways. Let's move to the next card. You have Nine of Cups. It's a wish card and a very positive card. Some of you might be just starting off on a project or a course, but be having cold feet. Go with it and dedicate yourself. The best advice anybody can give you is to start. So start your project, work towards your ambition, and don't be afraid. For all you know, the idea you're working on today or the path that you are taking today may pay you off very well in future. Let's move to the next card. We have King of Wands over here. With Nine of Cups, expect a new level of maturity in your existing relationships. If you're single and looking out, expect to find somebody who you work with or somebody who knows a lot about you. So they could probably be a friend of a friend. They will just seem right for you. All in all, King of Wands is a good sign for finding love. Let's take out an oracle card from the deck. It says joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. A beautiful healing card. Open yourself to receive the joyful experiences and feel the energy and compassion within you. Some of you are extremely anxious about something. Look at the positive side instead of negatives. So open your heart chakra. So say I love to the things around you instead of saying I fear the unknown. Good time to move forward in life. So learn your lessons, but don't look into the past and move on. Allow joy to flow through you wildly and freely. So focus on the areas that bring you joy so that these areas can prosper and bring you more happiness and contentment. So that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please do leave a comment and give a thumbs up. Subscribe to Aurora Hotels for more updates. Thank you. Much love.